If you are not joining the coalition, that means you are working for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I repeat, if you are not going to be part of the coalition, that means you are indirectly working for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the APC. Peter Obi, ADC members, ADC officials are saying that if you are not going to be fully committed to the ADC, to the coalition, that means you are indirectly working for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. This is a new strategy that the Fulani-led coalition wants to use to gaslight every other person in joining a political party, an opposition party that is built around a personality of Atiku. We have said it that Southern presidency is what we want, 2027. No more, no less. Any Northern presidency is not accepted, 2027. When you look at it critically, ever since ADC picked Atiku as their potential presidential candidate, people stopped talking about the party, the coalition. People stopped talking about it. So Atiku does not have the clout, what it takes to beat a Tinubu in today's election. See, politics of those days, the political atmosphere of those days is different from the political atmosphere we are experiencing today. If it is a Southern presidency, Tinubu will have a difficult time, I tell you. Now, when you look at it, the APC wants a P2B to join the coalition as a vice presidential candidate to Atiku. The APC knows that Atiku will never allow P2B. Atiku is desperate to become president, very desperate. And the ADC is the only option. Like I said, you cannot beat Tinubu without a coalition. And they have seen that Atiku has successfully hijacked the coalition. That is why they will do everything in their power to make sure that Labour Party does not work for Obi, PDP does not work for Obi, then Obi will become partyless. Then he has no option than to join the ADC, a popular party, yes, as vice presidential candidate. If Peter Obi becomes the candidate of the ADC, it is a big problem for Tinubu. People may not understand. That was how the last election, they said, Labour Party, what is that? What is that? Now, the game has changed. If Atiku is presented as the face of the opposition, he would not get the political clout that he's getting. He will not get the political support. I'm telling you, if you look at Northern Nigeria today, Northern Nigeria is divided. Atiku is not that popular among the political class. Atiku time is running. Time is ticking fast. If he does not make any headway, 2027, it is over for Atiku and even El-Rufai. See, the people that are involved in this coalition, if they don't make the right choice, because I believe that most people in that coalition is all about their personal interest, their personal ambition. They want to become president by all means. They don't even care about Nigerians. Well, that is an attribute of a normal Nigerian politician. They don't care about you. So for the interest of Nigerians, they know what to do, but they will not do it because of their personal aggrandizement. And Atiku cannot beat a Tinubu in a contest of today. Tinubu was not president, though. Tinubu was not president. He pulled the stunt he pulled in 2023. Now that he is president, the APC does not want an Obi to run independently. I repeat, the APC does not want an Obi to run independently as like having a party. That is why the Labour Party will come out and say that we will not give our ticket to Obi. PDP will say that don't let Obi come to this party. No, I saw Peter Obi and Jonathan, they were meeting behind closed doors and they took pictures. You see, 2027 go tough, very, very tough. Forget what the APC is doing, but these politicians will always fight back. I don't know what strategy they are building behind closed doors, but all I know is that an ADC, a coalition that presents a Northerner, in fact, there's no Northerner that is as popular that will beat a Tinubu except a Southerner, and that person should be Peter Obi. If they play their game right, if Northern Nigeria, they are willing to like support him wholeheartedly. You know, Northern Nigeria, any alliance you have with Northern Nigeria, They want to be the biggest beneficiaries because they believe they are bigger than you. They believe that they have political influence than you. They believe that they are more influential in Nigeria than you. Look at all the alliances. The Igbos with the northern part of Nigeria. What did the Igbo get? Senate president with the same alliance. A northerner will not allow you to, the alliance you have with a northerner, it will not allow you to benefit first. Look at Tinubu and Buhari. Tinubu brought Buhari. Let's run this thing together. Tinubu Buhari, then push Buhari as president. Like I said, Tinubu was like fronting himself. That alliance wouldn't have worked. But they had to massage the ego of northern Nigeria by putting a Buhari. And northerners all supported. If it were even at the point that Tinubu, like during the last election primaries, look at how they were playing hicking panky with the Tinubu after all the support. Somebody even said that Buhari brought in 12 million votes. How many votes did the ACN and Tinubu bring? Do you know what it is? What the APC did with the propaganda, with the lies, with the manipulation, with everything to remove Jonathan. What Buhari and El-Rufai could bring to the table was just threat. El-Rufai brought threat. Buhari brought threat. ACN and Tinubu brought strategy. In fact, it wasn't the threat that removed Jonathan. It was the strategy and the international support that removed Jonathan. If it were for threat, my brother, Jonathan would still have a little time to plan himself and win the elections. But the strategy used, both international, the bring back our girls, whatever it is, the Ojota protest and everything, these were instrumental. You see, one thing in today's Nigeria is that one thing the ADC, the coalition, does not know is that anybody that controls the narrative controls power. Anybody that controls the narrative controls power. That's why I pitch for people that are fighting Igbo and online Igbo and this. I just pitch for them. I just see that they are myopic. They don't really know the real battles we are facing in the world today. You know what they call simulation? You know, normally they will carry somebody, all those juju people, they will carry somebody, put inside a bottle. Your world is inside the bottle. We as Africans, as Nigerians, we are living inside a bubble, inside a bottle. These globalists, these imperialists, they carry us, then put us inside a bottle. And that's what we are fighting. That's what we are fighting. We have bigger problems though, bigger problems. Let's get back. Let me not talk about this, because if I start talking about this simulation, the way we have caged ourselves, I will speak for like more than 1 hour, because it pains me a lot that I see young people who call themselves leaders of tomorrow. They are majoring on the minor. They minor on the major. This internet we are using, do you know who controls it? If you are going to send money to your brother in the village or abroad, or they send money to you, do you know that thing that enables you to send the money and it appears there? Who controls it? The day they will shut down WhatsApp and Facebook. Now that time you gonna say all this your Yoruba Igbo outside this one, Nami better pass you. Now that time you gonna say all of them they useless in the scheme of things. The day they will shut, just look at Nepal. Somebody said I should talk about Nepal. If you want to know whether what controls the lives of a black man is the internet, and that is what Oyibo have used to control you. Nigerians will not react to the bad policies of government. They use tribalism and all this stupid stuff to start masking themselves. We are talking about Nepal protests. Some people say, don't start in Lagos. Don't start in Lagos. Go back to Anambra. Is that the issue? So let's not look at lies that have been peddled. You see, when you say lie for a very long time, it starts sounding like truth to you. I'm telling you, people are pushing agenda, and most of this agenda, they are propaganda, and most of them are lies. Look at Nepal. They shut down the internet. If they did not shut down the internet, they will have not reacted like that. If you want to know whether Nigerians can carry out a revolution, let the Tinubu government, APC, shut down the internet. Shut down the internet. Make them just shut them down. You go see the Nigerians, they go react. Who are the ones that control the internet, are they black people? Are they Africans? All these things now, Oyibo get them. In fact, what you see on your social media page, it is what they control. They control what you see. They control what you hear and listen to. They control what you watch. They control the narrative. What they want you to see is what they want you to see, because they control the tech systems that connect the whole world. Yes, the world now is a global village. And who are the village headmasters of this global village? They are the imperialists. So we have much more to contend with when we talk about having a country that is restructured from the cage of these colonial masters. Don't you know that Nigeria given to you is used to put you in a bottle? The Nigeria you're seeing is used to put you in a bottle. So you cannot operate beyond this. Igbo, Yoruba, fight. You fight yourself. You fight there, you fight there. But when you fight yourself finish and you realize that we have bigger problems and you want to come out of this bottle, that is when the people will get you go lock you inside. We think what we are living here is life. When we talk about restructuring Nigeria, you think that we hate this person, we hate Fulani, we hate this one. You think that we don't see the future. You can see what Russia, what China, what India, you see what they are building. You see, everybody is creating a world of its own, because US, it's like, if you want me to enter, let's talk about the politics. So it only takes a southern person, because now look at the prayer. The prayer northerners are praying. They are praying that PDP should bring a southern candidate like Jonathan. They are praying that Labour Party should bring a southern candidate like P2B. They are praying that Tinubu should bring a southern candidate. Sorry, APC, yes, they have a southern candidate. Let Atiku be the only northern candidate. That the southern candidacy will divide the votes in southern Nigeria, so as to give Atiku the victory. I repeat, the southern candidacy, Jonathan coming out to contest, will have a see, Jonathan and P2B with Tinubu on the ballot, they will divide Tinubu vote in southern Nigeria. See, southern Nigeria is the go-to place. Southern Nigeria is going to determine who wins the election, not northern Nigeria, because of the kind of party we have in power. Not all things being equal. We are not doing all things being equal in Nigeria. Because of the kind of party we have in power, southern Nigeria is going to determine who wins the election. Because the votes you are going to get from southern Nigeria, we are saying it, never in the history. Last time they had 9.something million votes. You'll be surprised, 50 million votes they could bring out. If northern Nigeria vote self, it go dey different from the northerners feel no they recognize their votes anymore. See, the game changer will be that census. Now, if it's not carried out, the game changer will be that census. I'm telling you, that census will totally defeat and say, I don't know, decapitate. He said that the word, decapitate northern politicians. Now, tell me which northern politician is that popular and influential in the scheme of things. Tell me one. Is it El-Rufai? El-Rufai, you see Ubasani just yesterday, see a crowd. This crowd never come out for Buhari like that. Oh. The kind of prominence Ubasani is getting in Kaduna State, both from southern and northern, if you see the kind of prominence, I don't think El-Rufai can be able to push. I don't think. This guy, El-Rufai is getting drained by the day. Is it Atiku? Atiku is an old cargo. Atiku's time is ticking. He has from now to 2027 to become relevant. If he doesn't hit any jackpot 2027, if he doesn't any miracle, he's not somebody that can spark surprises. He's not somebody that is flexible, that is agile. He doesn't have that political agility. During the time that Wike was causing issues in the PDP, I had some PDP people, I was arguing with them. They said that Wike is a small boy. Do you know Atiku is this, Atiku is that. All of them, they don't give them quick notice for PDP. They run away from PDP. Who cause them? Now me cause them, no be Wike. See, there's what they call political sagacity, political agility. This man does not have it. And he does not have people that can inspire such around him. You see what the APC is doing? They are inaugurating different digital media team. I said he will control the narrative, controls power. In our small world, in our small bottle like this, where they put us, Nigeria, where Oyibo put us, he will control the narrative in this small bottle, controls everything. This one a granola, controls everything. I'm telling you. So the APC wants to control the narrative. APC no say them bad before now. They are not in the good book of Nigerians. They are not. See, even the Tinubu self, most Yorubas no send Tinubu. Now because of this, like narrative, like the Igbos politically they hate Yorubas, this and that and everything, and they are picking little examples to show that there is this animosity against Yorubas. So Yorubas need to come together and unite, and let's support Tinubu. Tinubu is representing us, our interests. We are in power today. Let's use opportunity. We may not see power again. Let's use this opportunity and build ourselves and protect Southern Nigeria. That is what they push as propaganda. Not that Yorubas they like Tinubu for. Who like Tinubu? Do you think they like Tinubu? So that's it. So APC wants to control the narrative, and an article is there who does not have political sagacity, political agility, political ruggedity to shake. You need to shake a Tinubu. I've told you that Peter Obi article. If una want win President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, una supposed go chop winch, because this guy is not sleeping. Well, I don't know. See, me as I want join politics like this, I dey even dey afraid. I'm afraid because a lot of things are happening. There are things I cannot say here. I've said it. I'll keep on saying it. There are things I cannot say here. See, these politicians don't like you, whether you are Yoruba or Igbo. See, any politician that this system produces, anybody, any leader that this system, this corrupt system, this wicked, malicious system produces, can never have your interest at heart. Can never. Anybody that rises as a politician through the ranks of this corrupt system, this corrupt structure, can never have your interest at heart. I will keep on saying this for those that say I support APC. I'm telling you, I'm supporting restructuring. So anybody doing any little restructuring, thing that resemble restructuring, I'm going to hype it and praise it. Yes, because we need to come out of this bottle. If you stay inside this bottle, you'll be limited. You will control. I've said it before. The Northerner, the Fulani, they are willing tools in the hands of the imperialists to make sure that Nigeria remains the same. They are willing tools. They don't care. They prefer Nigeria to be maintained the way this Oyibo want Nigeria to be maintained. But Southerners, at least they have this intention of wanting to restructure Nigeria or let Nigeria operate in a regional system, a system that is different from what the Oyibos and those that are on top want us to operate. Do away with this democracy. Let's forge something of our own. But in Northerner, these current Northern politicians, most of them are assets to these imperialists. So there's no way. Imagine a P2B becomes the face of the ADC. What do you think will happen? Now, the obedient movement that is losing morale, all of them will pick up morale. And they will fight APC band for band with whatever narrative they are going to bring. I'm telling you, if there's this push, P2B becomes the face of Northern Nigeria. And Northern Nigeria is willing, because all those people say, then, Northern Nigeria is willing to support a P2B, back him. You see, it will be a war of narratives. Narratives is going to spoil a lot for APC. You sit down there, you think, say, it is easy to rig elections without having a narrative that will support your rigging. The APC is wanting to have a narrative that will support their rigging elections. They want to do it in a way whereby if they rig election, you say, let them continue. That's what they want to do. They'll be pushing so many. You see, the funny thing here is that these are politicians. They are behaving like our colonial masters. They are getting, I think the APC, their digital media team, they are getting a template. They are getting instructions from a particular source. A CIA, whether something intelligence source. They are being groomed, especially because the way these guys are moving, both old and young. But it's so unfortunate that at the end of the day, they don't know that they are in a simulation. They are in a matrix. They are in a matrix. No offense to Hilda Basio, Guinness Book of Record. She cooked the rice, the biggest rice. Wants to beat the record, biggest jollof rice. Now let's look at it. Now let's see. No, you saw over 20,000 people in that event. Let it be that a young Nigerian is getting to build a nuclear reactor, a nuclear weapon. Who do you think will be the first people that will be concerned? America, Britain, nothing concerned them. Men are the fool themselves for on top price. People are getting innovation in physics. People are getting innovation in chemistry, innovation in tech, in AI. But our own innovation is to cook jollof rice, bigger jollof rice, by somebody who seems to be a celebrity. That is why the narrative, the Oyibo, what they want us to do, that's what we are doing. If a young person eventually breaks through and is able to assemble something that can produce nuclear weapons for Nigeria, now that I go no say, it gets some people where they determine what you produce. Now that time you go know, you go clear for your eye. But now you never clear for anybody eye you. When you reach that time, now that I go no say, Americans, your colonial masters, they never leave you. You are still their servant. Go and do a drug that will cure HIV or that will cure cancer and try it on some people and it works. Now that I gonna say Bill Gates is not your friend. All these American donors. Now that I'm gonna say the debt where they see, that debt is a means to put you in bondage. I've known many people that have borrowed money from Lapo. They don't even progress. They even enter into more debt. That is the same way Bill Gates, UN, and every other country that is giving you debt. Debt is good, but you get where debt they come from. That debt, those debts. Hey, simulation. Let's restructure this country. For those that want to waste their time, be wasting your time. I'm here to tell. I've raised the alarm. Let's not let any northern politician get power 2027. Because they will even take us backwards. We want to restructure Nigeria and let us remain on that path of restructuring.